KHALSA. This talk is going to be about the mind, body and soul. And basically, for well-being of a human being, the mind, body and soul have to be like in good harmony. If you're going through depression or whatever you're going through, focus on the mind, body and soul. And this talk is going to go in depth how you focus on the mind, body and soul, bring them to equilibrium, so some harmony, get a good balance in your life, and then you can get out of depression and get out of, just focus on life the way it's meant to be, and not get led astray. In Gurbani, we're told that there's 8.4 million reincarnations. Sikhs believe in reincarnation, not other religions believe in judgment day, that people will come out the graves. We don't believe in all that, yeah. We just believe in that your soul's on a journey, and because of you take all these forms, and you get the human form, and the human is the supreme form, because that's the form that you can meet God in. If you live your life right and devote your life to God and pass the test of life, and resist all the temptations and all the maya and all the devices that Kaljuk throws at you, we've got a chance. But if you mess up and that you get reincarnated again, maybe as a human, if it depends on your deeds, you get judged, your soul leaves your body when you die, and then you get judged and you get punished or you get rewarded, and until you don't meet with God, your soul's gonna keep coming and going in the cycles of lives and deaths. That human who misses this chance will suffer the pains of coming and going reincarnation. That's from Barney. So, the idea is to do, even if you can't get to God because you've got certain downfalls that you will have, jump as much Naam as you can, and, do as much meditation, focus on your life as much as you can, try to be the best Sikh you can, and that will help you in your next life. God has erected the temple of the body, he has placed the 9 doors, and the soul bride sits within. There's actually 10 doors, the 10th gate, but not a lot of people can see the 10th gate. In Sikh that's called Dasam Dwar. The 9 doors being like, your eyes, your nose, your anus, where you urinate from, these are sort of holes of the body, and your soul's inside there. A lot of people, when they do Bhakti, and they get Shakti, and when you get Shakti, you can defeat your 5 eternal enemies, and you get cool and soothed, and you can open your 10th gate opens, where your soul can go and merge with God, see Shaheed Singhs and see other souls. But it takes a lot of dedication. Like yogis, they can open the 10th gate, because it's not the Kirpa of God. They force their breath of life, and they do all these techniques, but they don't get Kirpa of Vaheguru, so they can't see the light, but they can open the 10th gate. But a Guru Sikh who follows Sikhi and lives a pure life, when the 10th gate opens, they can see the divine light. And our soul is just a divine light. It's just a little, we're going to go into it later in the talk, but it's like a little droplet of God's soul. And the whole purpose is to merge our soul back with God's soul, Atman to Paramatma. And if body is the temple, like, you keep your room tidy, you keep the Gurdwara, which is Gorekul temple, tidy, clean, neat. Your body has to be kept healthy for your soul to live in. If your room is messy and everything's disorganized, and you get dust mite, you get rats in there, if your body's clogged up with cholesterol, drink, alcohol, cigarettes, all types of drugs, yeah, even when you're on medication you get side effects, do you get me? So if your body's all clogged up and not in good condition, flab everywhere and all that, your body, soul, mind ain't gonna be in balance. It's gonna affect your mind, and when your mind's messed up, it's gonna affect your soul. It's gonna affect your spiritual jivan, spiritual lifestyle. The wall of the body is temporary, as is the soul mansion within it. We're all gonna die. Anybody can go, anyone can go at any age. Some people live a few breaths, some people live a few months, few years. We all think we're gonna live till we're old, but that ain't the case. Today could be your last day on earth, real talk. Your mate could get stabbed tomorrow, run over, die of disease tomorrow. You can. There's 2 ways of dying. If you live a sinful life of impurity and corruption and evil, the angel of death comes and gets you. If you live a good life, Shaheed Singhs and singing, will come and get you. You decide how you wanna go. Do you know what I mean? When the angel of death comes and get you, you're gonna go through a lot of torture and this and that. It's always hovering over us. You don't get to God when you die. You have to try to get to God while you're alive. It's called Jivan Mukt. Liberate while you're alive. Your aim is to get to God while you're alive. Open that 10th gate while you're alive. Then you're guaranteed a place in God's home. Until you don't see God while you're alive, How are you gonna see God when you're dead? You have to earn your mukti now. Aim of life. Everyone's got aim of life. Some people want to be a doctor, some people this and that. But it's everything, nothing's gonna go with you. Your family, your money, your cars, your education, your degrees. The only thing that's gonna go with you, two things, your deeds and how much you remembered God. Your meditation, your part. In Sikhi, the whole aim of Gurbani, to have a guru from the dark to the light, is to teach you for your little soul to drop into your Atma, to Paramatma. So I want you to imagine like the sea, the ocean is Waheguru, Waheguru, Paramatma. A little droplet of rain is your soul, your Atma. When that droplet hits the sea, you can't distinguish between the sea and that droplet. It merges in one. That is the aim of life, to do good, to pray and get Jivan Mukt. You can actually, if you do wake up Amritwala is important. Wake up Amritwala, do your meditation. If you don't know how to do Path, do Waheguru Simran, do your moon mantra. Get me, phone your friend and do Simran together. Do Waheguru, Waheguru on the phone together to each other. Close your eyes when you're alone. When I went in jail last time, like, you know what I mean? What got me through, I had a really good time in jail, to be honest, because I was doing my Simran all the time and I was having a bit of jokes and that, do you know what I mean? Because of the strength that Simran gives you. So wherever you are, no one can take a Simran away from you. They can lock your body up, but they can't lock your soul up, you get me? Our mind's always battling. There's two sides to it. There's the evil side and there's the good side. You might see a fit girl and think, I want to sleep with her. And the other good side, nah, I got my wife at home, self-respect. One side might say, nick this. The other side, nah, you can't nick it, somebody else's. It's like a coin, heads and tails. Depending how much naam you jump, depends on your deeds. If you jump a lot of naam, you do good deeds, because you got more shakti, because when you do bhakti, you get shakti. How to guide the mind. That body is said to be pure in which true name abides. With your tongue repeat the true name and your mind and body shall become pure. He is the giver of the soul and the prana, the breath of life. When he dwells within the mind there is peace. Guide your mind, you read Bani. Read the translations. No point reading something you don't understand what it means. Read the translations. Close your eyes, do Waheguru, Waheguru Simran. As you do that, your mind will become purer, your soul become purer. When your mind's pure, your actions become purer. When your actions become purer, your lifestyle becomes purer. You know, I used to smoke weed, eat meat, do all sorts of stuff, yeah. When I start doing Simran, holy, 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 automatically, when you see alcohol in front of you, you don't want to take it. Automatically, that's spliff. Automatically, you don't want to sleep around and stuff, you get me? That's because your mind's becoming purer. But if your mind's not pure, and you ain't doing no soul searching like all these little girls think they're in love, they don't know how to love themselves. They don't know who the fuck they are, let alone anybody else. You get me? They need to do soul searching and find out who they are. When you find out who you are, then you can know if someone loves you or not. That's why all these girls are getting used and abused, and all these boys falling for the wrong type of girls, because they ain't got a clue who they are. They ain't done no soul searching. They ain't got no, you know what I mean? It's like without food, our body suffers. Without remembering God, without meditation of Waheguru, your soul's gonna suffer. When your soul's suffering, you ain't got a clue who you are. You're just gonna get hurt. You're gonna be a walkover or a victim. You look at the picture and you see a robber and you see a Singh. Now, the robber's mind's corrupted. He probably ain't doing no harm, jumping on this and that. So that's why he's going in there, probably got a screwdriver on him, and he will stab anybody that comes in ways for his greed. While the Singh, he's probably thinking, I've got to serve people and I've got to help people, because his mind's on a different thing, because he's put naam and bhakti in there. Do you know what I mean? That's the difference. That I used to be a robber, I used to do all sorts of things, like madness, man, you get me? But now, like, you try to help out KHALSA, help out charity. That's not because I changed, it's because of the naam, innit? Because when you start jumping naam, it changes you from the inside. It's not decisions that you can make. You can't become good and bad because of decisions. You become good and bad because of, your soul. You can make good decisions and bad decisions in your mind, but the strength to live with them decisions has to come from deep inside you, man. It has to come from your soul. How do you say people, I'm stopping weeding after 2 weeks, they're back on it, because they ain't doing nothing for their soul, innit? If the mother poisons her own child, what can anyone do? It's like, your mum can make you into a top thief if she can teach you from a young age, or she can make you into a top warrior if she puts you in the martial arts or this and that, or your father can. Whoever your parent is, the guidance that you get. Now, a lot of kids want to get into Sikhi, but their parents ain't having it. they want their daughters to drink or go out. Like some of the ways some of these girls dress is like they might as well, I want to get shagged on their forehead because total miniskirt, cleavage showing, and go, bye mum, I'm going out. And you think your daughter's going to go out like that and she's not getting it. You're stupid, you get me? But the parents don't mind, innit? So if your parents set good, nice rules in a nice way and explain to you what the situation is, I mean, a lot of these kids that are messing up, they won't be messed up, but they ain't got the guidance. No one's told them. How many kids are getting taught about Simran, about meditation, you get me? About living the right way. Every parent just tells you get that degree and do what the fuck you want, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what it is, because when you go uni, you can do what the fuck you want. That's what's happening out there. You look at that TV, yeah? TV, your Sangha is like a big influence. That's what you can learn a lot from things around you. If you've got good people around you giving you real talk, you might become a real person. Do you know what I mean? But if you look at TV, everything's just corrupt. Lust is everywhere, everything's everywhere. So we're getting influenced, we're getting taught by peer pressure, by mates, by tunes, by this, by that, by TV. Do you know what I mean? That's what's becoming our leaders, and you know, we've replaced our guru with the TV. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch TV, you can learn a lot, but our morals and principles should be coming from deeper sources than just TV. You can watch a good film and learn a lot from it, you get me? But we need to like elevate ourselves, and the Godwara need to play more role. I don't know, people ain't got no role models and that. We ain't no role models, but we're just telling it how it is, you know what I mean? And a lot of kids ain't getting told how it is. They're just getting, I don't know man, just like some diluted version of Sikhi or some diluted version of reality. And they're like wishy-washy, they're like neither here or neither there. Someone will slap them, they wouldn't know what time it is, like, you get me? That's what's going on out here. When we used to be young, we used to watch Thundercats, and anyone tried it on us in school playground, we used to just go, oh, Lionel, oh, and knock them out. Nowadays the kids are watching Teletubbies, they're getting slapped up and they're getting slapped about. We get the emails every camps we used to do when we was into the Sikhi scene, and like, you know what I mean, until we got rejected because of the way we speak. You get me? Even though we didn't swear in the talks themselves in the Gurdwara, but just because, you know, we're from backgrounds of gangsters or this and that, you know. But the kids used to relate to us and love us. But you know, anyway, that's another story. But everyone's just like dipsy poeing around. You get me? So when someone slaps them, they're like, oh, and cry to their mummy and that. So what you watch can influence a kid. So when you used to watch Thundercats and you see them little kids fighting back to their bullies and enemies, it influences you as a kid, you know what I mean? Kids used to watch, I used to watch WWE and just copy it, you know what I mean? But it was WWF at them times. If you look at the Sebjad, they're raised, Nam, Japana, Shastra Vidya, they're raised, look at the role models, they had serious soldiers around them, real things, real men, not pansies like we do these days. And you know what I mean? If you compare that to 5 and 6 year old these days, would they be able to stand in front of all their enemies and get bricked alive, or will they just start crying? You slap a 5-year-old these days, they won't get up for 2 days, they get bombarded because they cough so much, you get me? If they don't get their little PS3 game, they're like throwing a hissy fit. So it's like, the way we're raising up kids is important. That's the foundation. If the foundation of a house is wrong, the house will collapse. If a kid don't talk about his roots, his pride and his heritage, his religion, how to be a banda, how to be a proper woman, how to self-respect, how to live in honour and dignity, hence we're getting all these drunks, slags, hoes, and fuddu bande and babbus and that, because we ain't giving them the good guidance at a young age. Do you know what I mean? All our girls watching Bollywood, they think they can find their Salman Khan, run away, it's gonna be a Bollywood story, but in real life, man, shit don't work like that. Get me? Look at that bimbo that stabbed up some next pregnant Sully because she was in some obsessed love with some next Paki hero. Do you know what I'm saying? Most families on a dignity ain't gonna allow their daughters checking Sully and this and that because of our history with her, man. Obviously, it's honour, innit? Because you want your daughter, you raised her, you want her to marry a Sikh geezer and have Sikh kids and keep the heritage and culture of your family honour out there, loud and proud. I know Sikh lads ain't doing no justice out there, treating the girls just as bad. But, you know, that Bollywood shit, dreams come true, run away, ashki, come off that, bruv, man, get real. before you're in a relationship or in a situation, think about how's it going to affect your family, what sort of drama, what sort of problems are going to come into it. Because Bollywood shit, all this, it's film, innit? Them mans jump off buildings and dodge bullets and jump off a 10 tower block of flat and don't even break their ankles, bruv, and fight tanks and shit. It's Bollywood, you get me? Every Bollywood scenario film goes like, the girl likes a boy, someone has a problem with it, a bit of dishum pow pow, and a little dance and everything's jolly and everyone gets married and everyone lives happily ever after, bruv. Come on, that's Bollywood, it ain't reality. Get me? All your girls and this little bimbo shit and all your little fudu mans need to just fix up, man. Obviously society's changed, innit? Like Baba Deep Singh didn't grow up listening to Tupac, and you know the Sikhs, they had better role models back in the days and that. So like, if you look at Scandalous and My Buggle, both brought up in Sikh families, you know what I mean? But the way they're raised is different, so the way they're living is different, you get me? My Buggle, she fought with a sword, you get me? Like, Miss Scandalous probably wouldn't be able to carry a sword because her nails would break, you get me? In Miss Scandalous videos, she's talking, you know what I mean, all this dirty talk, and look at what she's wearing. You can see her cleavage, you can see side of her breasts, and tight jeans, and you know, high heels to make her ass stick out and shit. You know what I mean? Like the Sikhs back in the days didn't do that. Oh, it's different time and that, but honour's honour, dignity's dignity, self-respect's self-respect. There was prostitutes in the time of My Buggle. There was hoes them times. But what you gotta see as an individual, how you're putting yourself out there. Would you want your daughter, would you want your son to be putting themselves out there like that? With no honour, no self, no shame. You get me? No, you know what I mean? Scandalous has got a good flow and all that, but is she a good role model for the Sikh girls? Or is My Buggle a better role model to live in honour, dignity, and stand up for your religion? Or is like, you know, waving your body about just to get more sales? Like, if you want to get sales, do it because of your lyrical content, innit? Because of what you rap about. And get respect that way, innit? Not show your body and that. I know, you know, sex sells these days, but this is the sort of role models our kids are growing up to, so what do you expect these little girls that are 14, 13, having babies or sleeping around, having pills or getting drunk at a young age, or, you know, on Facebook saying, I want to give your head to next man? That's what's going on out there. It's real talk, man. You get me? Don't live in denial, man. Just, you know, a lot of parents, and they ain't got a clue what their kids are up to, man. We know because we chat to their kids. We know what they're on. You know what I mean? We've got these fake Facebook profiles and that, and chat to people and that, and see what vibe they're on. You get me? Even like Amritaris and that. Amritari girls, you know, they're on it with some packies and that. That's how it's going on out there. It's real talk. Every lad watches Scarface and Punjabi, you get me? Like, you'll have a mate at school with your mate. You see him down the road and say, Gurpreet, what's happening? He goes, who's Gurpreet? Don't call me Gurpreet on road, bruv. I'll smack you up, bruv. My name's Jugga the Jud now, man. I'm selling the cocaine and that. Get me? That's some film shit, bruv. You get me? Most, like, even in the film Scarface had balls and words. Most Punjabi boys ain't got their balls and words. They're all snitching when shit's the fan, you get me? But it's like, what sort of life is that, bruv? Look at Scarface, he got destroyed at the end, innit? Get me? That's a negative crap lifestyle, man. Some mans are hustling out there because they need to hustle, but do you know what I mean? It's like, try to get your education, man. Do something better. Progress yourself, you know what I mean? There's ways out of shit, man. There is, but you've got to be selfish to an extent and find that way and really work at that way. Even if it's a little retail job in JD, it's better than hustling drugs, get me? Drugs might get you more money, this, that, rare, tear. I know some people, man, got bills to pay, kids to feed, and they're doing their thing. But what you reap what you sow, man. Karma. What goes around comes around, innit? If you're selling intoxications and that, you're messing up lives. Your life ain't gonna be successful. It's gonna get messed up in the long run, man. The only man that works hard, works in an honest job, comes on, he might have £300 in his pocket a week, but he spends it with his family, takes his kids out to the park. That's a real man, you know. I respect mans like that, you get me? And our boys are like cutting their hair and that, because, you know, a lot of Sikh kids growing up just wanting to cut their hair. One, because the image of Singhs ain't too good, because the way Singhs portray it as weirdos, as batty boys, as clowns, you get me? As in, like, fundamentalists and shit. So a lot of people don't want to be associated with that. Two is because of media, innit? because Singhs are made to look uncool, and the Singh in your school or your cousin brother or your brother is uncool, which I shouldn't, because Sikh is very cool. I left this cool shit, you get me? The so-called cool shit. I was, I was shutting it up in the block, bruv. Had all the girls around me, all the money, the chains and shit, and unlike DVS, I didn't get robbed for my shit. Do you know what I mean? And, had all the drugs and everything. And when I got into Sikhi and that, I thought, right, man, Sikhi is actually much cooler than that lifestyle of a bad man and this and that. Get me? So, Sikhi is really cool, man. It's like our heritage, our history. No other religion can even come near it. And it's the way it's portrayed. It's portrayed as being very gay nowadays. Get me? Because the swagger of Singhs, or the body image of Singhs and Singhan, the way they just talk to you is like very hippified, like. So any badmash type banda won't want to get into it ever, because they'll be like sacrificing their macho-ness. But you've got to become it and try to become an example and live it. It's your own journey, innit? Like, I ain't even gonna lie, like, recently I was thinking, raw, man, that the image of Singh is so bad, why you wanna be a singer and that. But then my mum and sister just sat me down and told me, you got into it for yourself. You got into it because of the history, and you just gotta forget what other people think about things. You just gotta try to be the best thing you can. And I'm far from a good sing, you get me? I can't really even class myself as a sing. By name, yeah, but not by deeds, you get me? But all the youngsters, man, get in the gym, train in it, get your swagger right, you get me? Because the image of Singhs needs to change, man. It's took a bad turn for the worst. That in '84 when Singhs were repping it, every girl wanted to be with a Singh. Back in the days, even Hindus and Muslim girls were converting just to be with a Singh because of the honor, the dignity, the macho image, the soldier shit, man. And nowadays Singhs are getting taken for clowns, bruv. We need to change, get me? Big up to all the Singhs and Singhs holding it down, yeah. Respect, but far too in the minority, man. You get me? We're warriors, man. You get me? Train hard. Look at Sheet Babaji Singh. Singhs used to like, come on, man, we're getting caught from Sulle now, yeah? But look at the Singhs on the back in the days, man. They used to train. They used to like just take a slice wound and just nothing happened. Like these days you swear at a single Zappa Singh. He goes to the mummy and gives 99 million statements, bruv, and cries and takes you to court and like, cries in court, he slapped me and that. Come on, bruv. Keep it in-house and deal with it, innit? You're a bunda, man, not a pajama. Honour, innit? Sikhs had a lot of honour back in the day, man. When you got your body, mind and soul, you live and die by your honour. Your honour means everything to you. Do you know what I mean? And we had honour, and our women have honour. If you look at the picture, like in the days of the Mughals, they kidnapped 300-400 women and they were raping them and everything. And Singhs thought, we need to get our sisters back, man. We got to defend their honour. And you see the canon there, knowing the bad luck of some Sikhs sometimes, if you're fighting for the right, sometimes you just get bad luck, just the way it is. Like the enemy seems more equipped and more outnumber you easily. It's still like that on the roads today. Like you will have a shitty guy and the enemy will come out with some AK and that, because of the drug dealing money, and the poor Sikh has to suffer, Anyway, the cannon, the wheel broke. And every time, if you've blasted a shotty in these little clay pigeon shootings, the kickback of a shotty hurts your shoulder, and if you don't hold it right, your shoulder can get dislocated. A cannon's like 10 million times powerful than that, you get me? A big ball comes out, not no little ball bearings, you get me? And they had to use that cannon to break in to save our sisters. And what happened is 20 Singhs, 200 Singhs lined up to be the wheel, and every time the cannon bust a shot, the Singh got shahidi in it. And it took 20 Singhs got shaheed before they actually made their way in, and they saved their sisters, and that's sliced up the enemy, you get me? Dealt with it like Bundy and came out. Compare that to nowadays, you get me? Singhs doing all these dirty tunes, making our sisters do strip dances, pimping them out, doing these Bhangra tracks saying, meet me behind the kid and I'll give you one, don't worry about your husband. And like TIGERSTYLE got respect for them, man. They do a lot of good work, but some of the videos they got our girls dressed as lags, you get me? And if you are gonna do like Punjabi culture, do it like, you know, the legit Punjabi culture. Keep it decent, innit? Keep the tunes decent, keep like the videos decent, keep the women covered up, you know what I mean? Modest, you know what I mean? Cause Singh doing DJ, you know, doing tracks here where it says get down low, and the girls dressed in low batties and bra, come off it, bruv. Come off it, bruv. Look, the Singhs died for our honour of our sisters. We should be telling our sisters live in honour, not like, you know, have a little laugh and fun and that with them, you get me, but in a decent way, man. I mean, even if you're gonna do Bhangra and that family events, yeah, at least tell your sister wear a suit, cover up, you know what I mean? Do not, like, the way it's going now is very degrading. The way the dress sense and the way our culture's going, and it's times have changed big time, do you know what I mean? And drugs, man, like, I know, like, weed, some people use it for medication, Sikhs used to use it for medication back in the days, but medication's medication, bruv. You don't take paracetamol every day. I don't take morphine. When I got capped up, I took morphine, you get me? But I don't take morphine every day. If I take morphine every day, I'll be a zombie. Alcohol messes up your mentality, bruv. I know girls that got kids, but they can't remember who the dad is, bruv. Get me? Cause it's just the way it is, cause you have blank zones, you know, if it's fake confidence, man. It's nasha and it's poison. It mashes up your health, man. Messes up your mentality, and you do stupid things. And you get knocked the F out. You know what I mean? When you're drunk, you can't fight. You can't defend nobody. You can't defend yourself. Do you know what I mean? Try to stay drug free. Keep your body healthy, man. Hit the gym. Eat good. You get me? Trust me, it makes a difference, man. You go gym in the morning, release them good hormones and that. Lot up in their drink drive, bruv. They think it's like shaky, like it's like some sort of bad man status, like, hey, Bally, I'm drinking and driving, Sati, what you say, chocolate, all that, and boom. Enough times on the news you hear up and they kill little kids, bruv, because they drink driving, bruv. Look at this woman, bruv. Look what happened to her, how beautiful she was, and what happened to her because of a drink driver, man. What someone done that to your sister and your mother? You be screwing, innit, like, why is the idiot drinking and driving for? So why are you doing it? You understand? Gotta change your ways, man. Could be those mortals who consume marijuana, intoxicants for pleasure, fish, meat and wine, alcohol, no matter what pilgrim fast and rituals they follow, they'll go to hell. If you eat meat and you don't give a shit about God's creatures, innit? And flesh ain't meant to be eaten. You egg to human being, whatever flesh is flesh, innit? Take weed for intoxication and any sort of drug for intoxication. You're messing up your mind, your body, your soul, innit? It's not gonna be in equilibrium, it's not gonna be in harmony, innit? You drink that wine, and people say wine's good for you, bruv. The goodness is from the grapes. You can have grape juice, bruv, without your liver and kidney having to work overtime, because antioxidants in the grapes, which you know, stabilize the free radicals, and that thins your blood. Not the wine, not the alcoholic part of the wine. You get me? Anyone that smoked, I was a compulsive weed smoker, bruv. It made me dopey. I done some stupid things on weed. My body was messing up because of it. The way things used to make it back in the days, and drink it was all for reasons, bruv. It was all for valid reasons. You get me? When you're in battle and you get arrowed, and you know what I mean, you might have to put shrub on your wound just to pull the arrow out. You know, you've seen that Braveheart Robin Hood film. So you know what time it is. Again, there's so much fruit and veg out there. Why do you need to kill poor animals, man, creatures and that? Let them be, let them live. If they're killing each other, the creatures, let them live. Unless a lion or something tries to kill you, then deal with them out, innit? Even the good was done that. People bunning fags like it's cool, bruv. Like, it's a bad man or bad girl flex to bun fags, man. Like, if you're stressed, bruv, fags ain't the answer. Hit the gym, hit running for an hour. Do your bar, do your meditation, bruv. Feel positive, because that's just, you're digging yourself in a deeper pit, bruv. But it's self-harm. If I got a knife and cut myself, people say I'm killer's gone crazy, bruv. Or you're doing the same damage to your inside. You're making your lungs bleed and this and that. Smoking kills. Smoking clogs arches. And I don't even tell you on the bloody placket, bruv. It's suicidal. And up in there doing it like it's a joke thing. It ain't a joke thing. It's serious, man. Look at them healthy lungs, smokers' lungs. If you're smoking, you need to stop that shit, man. You really need to get your life in gear, because when you have kids, you don't want to be dying quick. Like this man. Same age as that woman, but look at him. He left his kid there as well. Because of smoking, fam. Guruji's horse didn't even cross the tobacco field. Yet are people actually taking in cigarettes? Some people smoke in front of their kids in the car, passing smoking to the kids. I've seen it, man. I was in Birmingham, sorry, I see a kunda in the car. I see two fat up in here smoking. I see the back little youths, bruv. I felt like saying something, but you know what I mean? What can you say? They should know, like, what's the point in buying the kids DNG and all this shit, man? If you've really messed up your kid's health, so what's the point, man? It's all hypocritical. It's full of bullshit, man, our people are becoming. Certain girls smoke, drink and all that while they're pregnant. What sort of head start is that for your kid? Then they wonder why kids become like disabled or slow or crippled or this disease, that disease. Whatever you take in your body while you're pregnant, that's what your kid's gonna take, man. Because it's the same blood. You're living off the same blood. Sickening, man. You know what I mean? If you're gonna mess up yourself, but don't mess up anyone else alongside with you. You get me? Enough of our people are just eating junk, and you know what I mean? I'm saying the longer ain't too healthy. Cut it all down, man. The sweets, crisp, but the kids are becoming fat. No one's eating fruit, veg. The essentials, the necessity of life. You've got natural sugars, natural oils that keep your body lubricated. Who eats all that? Everyone's just eating this fast food junk. And you go to these kiddie camps and you can see you can see what going. You get me? Things are fat, deads are rolling. The women, they ain't really healthy. If you look at like Goria film stars and Goria film stars, they ain't shape, bruv. Look at the Polish people, they ain't shape. You get me? Karlburki Ford is all over the place, man. Because their dead's all over the place as well. Baba Deep Singh Ji, 8 years old, fighting battles, fit as a fiddle. Yeah? Ate good, trained every day. Some people say he didn't even train and some next lightning. Yeah, alright, okay. God only helps them that help themselves. Don't rely on no miracles, yeah. Baba Deep Singh Ji fought without a head because it's a miracle. Because he helped himself, because he put the work in, he put the Shakti in, the Naam in, the Bart in, the training in. Now kids, 13 or 12, can't even walk up the stairs without dying or getting out of breath, bruv. Because they're couch potatoes, and our parents are allowing this. Allowing it. If your body ain't in check, your mind ain't in check. If your mind ain't in check, your soul in check. There's no way you're gonna get to God. All our kids these days is Facebook, PlayStation 3. You ask a kid, what sports have you played? Yeah, I played FIFA 2012 on the PS3, Baji. Yeah. Put your kids in Muay Thai, bro. The streets are real, bro. Stabbing, shootings, fights. It happens. It can happen to anybody, anytime. Don't think that shit can't happen, because when it happens, you won't be ready for it. It's been happening since I've been a kid. And it's not got worse. It's just because of the internet, the world's become a smaller place. So you hear of more things happening. But it's always been happening. You get me? And as a singer, you're gonna be a target, man. As a singer, you're gonna be a target because you got a big rag head on your head, innit? Just real talk. That's the way people see it, and that's the way it is. So they're gonna try and take that rag off and humiliate you and look like the bad man. Put your kids in something that can defend themselves. If they can defend themselves, they can defend others. When they can defend others, then they might look a bit macho and they might be the hero and get the girl and get married. Now there's a lot of things ain't getting married. Do you know what I mean? Because yeah, us man are different. We from the hood, innit? So we like brought up in a total different culture to up on it. People who are educated and living thing. So us man's like, we finding it hard to get married because of our past, bruv. But a lot of up in it, like goody things, they ain't getting married, bruv, because they're too fat or the image ain't good. And like girls and that put off things. Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna be a thing, rep it a bit, man. Don't be no weirdo and just like judge people on that. Do your thing, innit? It's up to you, man. You wanna be a BABBU, fat beastie like the Lair Mindy, or do you wanna be like Banda Singh Bahadur, innit? The choice is yours, innit? Alright, why would you KHALSA or why would you give it?